Hey you guys, it's me, Gemstone. I hope you're doing really well. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and press the bell and all that great stuff. Please do that. I'm doing these readings because of the eclipses. We're going to focus on the eclipses that is going to be taking place in August. But the first one is taking place on Monday. And I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards for your reading because we're going to focus on the chakras and basically see how these eclipses is going to be affecting your chakras and affecting you and stuff. You know, eclipses usually usher out a phase in our lives, you know, and also can, you know, make things reach a combination. So let's see how this is going to be affecting you, Aquarius. Okay, so let's shuffle up. Confusion was your first card, with perception and facade. Isn't that an interesting one? So your chakras that it's focusing on is the heart chakra with perception and the solar plexus with facade. Okay, but this first one is not connected to any chakras because the gray cards in this deck don't belong to any of the chakras. So confusion is another one that has come back. This is the second time it's showing up. Libra got it first, now you're getting it. So a lot of people are just stuck in their head, and being that you're an air sign, like that happens quite frequently. Being stuck in your head, you don't know what to do, you're bombarded by thoughts, you just can't think clearly, you can't just focus on one thing. It's like thoughts are just all over the place, and I kind of feel like a lot of you guys is making you stagnant. That's the problem with this energy. Things are not moving because of it, because you're just still stuck in the same place, you know, being confused, and you know, we need clarity. That's the thing that is really necessary to get rid of that confusion, is clarity. And I feel like this perception card is trying to do that. Basically what this card is saying, because it's connected to your heart chakra, is saying that you need to follow your heart this week. And I think that an experience is going to happen to you this week that is going to teach you that, Aquarius. It's going to teach you that if you don't come from a heart-centered space, you're just going to be trapped in more confusion all the time. Because, you know, that's what I always do. And that's what I learned to do from the time I was a very small child. That for me, the way, especially being that I'm a Libra and I have all of my planets kind of in, you know, air signs predominantly. So for me, it's like, being stuck with decisions can be the worst thing. Like, I could just be there balancing everything all day. Maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. What's the pros of this? What's the cons of this kind of situation? And it can literally like drive you crazy. So what I decided to do, like from the time I was a kid, is whenever I got really confused about something, whenever I tried to weigh up my options and I just couldn't make a choice, I would just go with what my heart felt was right. Okay, and I'm telling you, it hasn't failed me, and I'm gonna soon be 31 like next month, and it still doesn't fail me. It's like whenever you feel utterly confused, you just don't know what you're doing, you don't know where you're going, you don't know what to decide, always go with what your heart says is the right thing for you to do. Because even though you may not know exactly why your heart is choosing that, it's basically saying, this is what resonates with me, this is where I want to be, this is where I need to be, this is where I need to go. And as soon as you're there, everything falls into place. So that's what I see for you. Everything will fall into place once you start letting your heart be your guide and trusting your heart. Don't always be so logical about every single thing, because it's like we don't live in like a robotic world, you know, where just everything is black and white. So in that case, we have to deal with, you know, making choices just by faith, by heart, by what feels like the right decision, you know. And that's why you have the solar plexus, because the solar plexus is also that chakra that tells you, have the courage to do it, just do it, just go, like be inspired and just go. That kind of energy. Don't be scared, don't delay, just go. And it's like the facade is basically saying, the facade is the fear. The facade is, oh, this ain't gonna turn out right. I don't know if this is right. Maybe, you know, should I do this? Does it make sense to do this? That's the facade, you know. So you have to get rid of it, of all these questions, of all these thoughts that are bombarding you. Try to let it go and just trust that you're gonna go to the right place. It's gonna be the right thing. The right circumstances are waiting for you. Okay. So peace and many blessings to you, Aquarius. I'll be seeing you. Bye.